Hi guys, we are doing a very short video. This is from Vinegar Syndrome. I don't remember what year it was, but they had done a release of Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and it was, I think, a blue and yellow cover. I didn't get it, and when I looked again, it was sold out. Someone mentioned it to me. They said that, you know, they did a release of Let's Scare Jessica to Death, and I assumed that that was the one that I had missed out on, and I said, oh, it's not there. Well, I looked at their website. I was extremely happy about something, and I was extremely pissed off about something. I have a VHS collection. So I've got Let's Scare Jessica to Death on VHS, and this was an expensive movie back in the day. It was very rare, and I had another movie that I loved around the same time. So this would have been the early 2000s. I bought that one, looking for Mr. Goodbar. I have this book. I have read the Lacey Fosberg book. I was kind of obsessed with the story. I watched this with my roommate in college, and she's still mad at me about it. She hated it. She loves Diane Keaton and Richard Gere, but she was so upset by the end, and she has never let me forget it. So I had these rare movies, and I had always watched out for them to be released on DVD. Let's Scare Jessica to Death came out on DVD. I have an old DVD. I have the Blu-ray, and I have the 4K now. Well, looking for Mr. Goodbar just never went to DVD. Like, I kept looking, I kept waiting, and my friend and I, the one I was mentioning, she and I were just talking about it last year, about how people were saying it's never going to get a release, you know, and I just kind of gave up. I stopped looking for it. So when I went to Vinegar Syndrome, they had it, and they recently had it. It was in, I think, December of this past year. I missed out on the fancy version. So I still bought it. I haven't opened it. But I bought it. And, you know, I was excited. But I was also, they must have had some kind of issue with it because they sent this replacement. But anyway, so I'm mad because I spent so long waiting for it, and I would have bought the special edition of it with the booklet, but I didn't realize it was a thing until it was too late. I spent so many years waiting for it, looking for it, checking on it, and finally when I stopped looking, that's when it gets released, and that's when the special edition sells out. So I should just be happy that I have this. And I also got, for free shipping purposes, the Amityville Horror, just that on the back. I haven't opened that one yet either. And so that's the cover. This just came in the mail, so there's like some red inside. I don't know what it is. And then I got, of course, Let's Scare Jessica to Death. I am very excited about this. There's the rowboat. Maybe we'll go through this in my next Let's Scare Jessica to Death video. I don't want to give away anything. Oh yeah. Okay, I'm really excited about this. So, we'll get into this later, but I did want to have an unboxing, I guess, video and talk to you about it. I just cannot believe I was so diligent about keeping up with looking for Mr. Goodbar. Looked for it for a long time, and I missed out just recently. That's the other thing. I think it would have been different if I had missed out 3 or 4 years ago, but I missed it by mere months. So, I don't know. Have you guys watched Looking for Mr. Goodbar? Do you have thoughts about it? Have you read the book, the Judith Rossner book, or the Lacey Fosberg book, Closing Time? Because I was interested in that book because there's just so much about this sad story, and I didn't realize that she took a lot of liberties. So she, I think, kind of sensationalized it, and this is a story that doesn't need sensationalization. Same with the Restless Souls book. That was highly sensationalized and kind of pissed me off. It didn't need to be that way. You didn't need to talk about the Tate LaBianca murders and make it worse than what it actually was, or speculate. There was a lot of speculation in that. I don't know. I wasn't very happy with that book. Have a spooky day.